It's a day in the life of DC.
Hi guys.
Subscribe and join the family.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm DC. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to do a review on Ready to Love. This should be season 4 episode 8, I believe. It's called The X Factor. So this one, normally I usually watch it live and give you my feedback as I'm watching it live. This one I'm just going to do a recap because there was a lot that happened in this episode. So if you're interested, continue to watch. Don't forget to thumbs up this video so I know you're enjoying the content. Subscribe to my channel, share this video with all your friends, then also check out some of my other videos, other reviews in case you missed it. All right, let's get into the video. Okay, so this episode, if you remember the previous episode, 7, we never found out who got kicked off. In this episode, I see why, because it was so much drama that happened. So, opens up with David and Liz on their date, and Alexis Fly and Ron. So let's start with Liz and David. Of course, David is tripping out. He sensed that, okay, this is the last date, I could tell. So then he's flipping out on Liz. He's not even letting her talk. And I'm like, I guess we have to expect this from David, because if you go back, recall in the other episodes, he said he has a lot of insecurities. He's like, I want to check your phone. She can't do this. She can't do that. And then he never got over the fact that she kissed David. I mean, he could never get off the fact, I don't know why I keep calling him David. He could never get off the fact that she kissed Jason. Even though she came clean about it and said, hey, I kissed him. He never got over that. So he flipped out on her and basically said, oh, I'm self-eliminating myself. Okay, cool. You know you were getting eliminated, so if that's what you want to say, cool. So, okay, that was the start of the episode. Crazy. Then it cuts to Ron and Alexis. Again, Ron's whole personality kind of seemed to change a little bit. He was being condescending to Alexis. He like, oh, what could you help me with? What could you provide me with? I don't understand. Like, I'm like, he was being rude as hell. But like I said in my previous video, I didn't get why people like Ron in the first place. Now, I said he was boring, but I just didn't get it. I didn't get what they saw in him. But anyway, so he drops the bomb on Alexis. Okay, well, like he said, he rubbed her the wrong way with the whole church thing. You can go ahead and pray at home, but I'm going to go ahead and get out the house and get it. Like, what? Like, okay, so that rubbed her the wrong way. She kept trying to get clarification, trying to get him to change his mind about what he said. But he said what he said, okay? So that's what that was. That's what she found out. Then he dropped a bomb and said, oh, I went on a date with Amber. And she looking like, what? He like, oh yeah, by the way, I went on a date with Amber and we also kissed. And I'm like, what? So he dropped that bomb like, aha, I'm getting kicked off, but that's okay. Let me let you know. I went on a date with Amber and I kissed her. So she looking like, what the hell? You know what? This just confirms I don't like you. You're not a good person. You need to go. And you know what the funny thing about that is? He said, oh, I don't just want a fun girl. But then on that day, I just want a fun girl. She doing too much. She too serious, all of that. But you wanted to listen to your friends who said, do you want a fun girl? Or do you want somebody you can actually elevate with? So why wasn't you honest? You really wanted a fun girl. So you might as well stay with Chris. I didn't get that. So I'm sure in the reunion, probably right after that date, he hit up Chris, probably was still talking to Chris. So all of that was crazy. I don't know if he did that just to stay on the show. More than likely, but I'm like, that was crazy, ridiculous. So anyway, that was a drama that opened up. Okay, so then we proceed, they have, their dates. This episode, they were all like together in a house or whatever. So they went on adventures or whatever, horseback riding, all of that. Nothing too exciting happened, but of course, Venetia cuts up on Joel again. Like, I just don't understand. Like, because Alexis drops the bomb on her and said, hey, no, excuse me, not Alexis. Amber drops the bomb. It was Venetia, Alexis, and Amber. She drops the bomb and says, hey, did you know Joel She said Ron told her, but she didn't tell everybody else that. In the confessional, she said Ron told me Joel picked Kyra in the end. Like, if he had to go home with somebody, he picked Kyra. So she drops that bomb on Venetia. And of course, Venetia like, what the fuck? I've been choosing you this whole time. And you gonna choose Kyra over one fight? Which, I get it. That's kind of fucked up. We get in one argument, one fight, or whatever. Even if it was multiple and then you just switch up and pick somebody else. I get from that standpoint. But overall, I just think all the women on this show is too... I don't know. They too attached too soon. Like, you guys know this is a dating show. Okay? So it's not like you meeting this guy one-on-one. We got great chemistry. And, oh, it's like everybody's giving their heart so... Well, the women... So hard. It's like, oh, I want you to be number one. I want you to let me know I'm number one. All of that's too much when you know it's a dating show. You know they have to choose. So, to me... I don't even see why everybody getting so attached so soon. Because that's basically what Joel's saying. Like, damn, she really attached. She might be a little crazy. She might be a little clingy. You know, I got kids. I ain't trying to deal with this. So I get where he coming from. But of course, Amber dropped that bomb. And Venetia trips like, what the fuck? Because she ain't know. And then Joe been trying to make up ever since. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, I said it. And Joe was taking back that Amber dropped a bomb. He like, what the fuck? You dropped this bomb? That wasn't for you to tell. That was for me to tell. So he had no choice but to come clean at that time when she dropped the bomb. So that happened. It seems that they did kind of make up or whatever. Okay. After that, they did go horseback riding. I think it was Liz, Jason, AJ, and Kyra. I just feel like, because you know, they both like the same people. So Kyra is torn between Jason and AJ. And so is, well, no, Alexis is torn between AJ. Alexis like AJ now. And then Liz likes Jason. Now, I feel like both of those men really like Kyra. And I think they like Kyra because she seemed to be down to earth. She seemed to be fun. She not stuck up. She not clingy. Like, in this whole process, at least on camera that we've seen, we never seen her tell somebody like, oh, like she might ask like, you know, where you are on the spectrum, like who's in your top, but she's never forced, you know, she's never been like everybody else who like, I gotta be number one. I gotta be number one. I'm only picking and sticking with the guy who said I'm number one. So I gotta give her props for that. Like, no, you pick the person that you have a lot in common with, who you feel like this could go somewhere. Don't pick somebody just because they saying you number one, because that's everybody's problem. You picking the person who say, oh, you my number one, and then next week they change it and you not no more. So she's still torn. Now from this episode, you know, she has her moments, and she said that because they did truth or dare. That was the thing. After the horseback riding, nothing really happened there besides the horse stepped on Leah's foot. That was the most exciting thing that really happened there. But when they came back to the house, Kyra was like, hey, let's play a game. So somehow they ended up on truth or dare. So of course, you know, because it's a dating show, everybody want to know the truth. Okay, what's the truth about this? What's the truth about that? So then everybody's getting down to the nitty gritty, like, who's in your top? You know, so of course, Kyra torn. She admitted to both. I feel like from the episode you could see, like, she always say Jason. Like she said, she always say Jason. Oh, if I have to choose, I always really say Jason. But with the truth or dare, Jason was confused. He was like, I don't know if it's Liz. I don't know if it's Kyra. I like them both. So that took her back. Like, dang, I thought I was your top, but you confused. Nonetheless, AJ did the same thing. I like things about Alexis. I like things about Kyra. Okay, Alexis felt a little better when he expressed how he felt because, again, like always with her, again, Everybody approaching it like y'all already together. Like, I'm getting upset. Every little thing that happens or that she feel or insecurity that she feel, Alexis want to have a conversation with AJ. Well, why is this happening? Why you not doing this? It's like, he like, calm down, chill. Which I agree. This is a dating show. We ain't even made it on the final, right? Everybody's still picking. At this point, everybody got maybe 2, or, you know, in Joel's and Venetia's case, they picked each other from day 1. But most people, you like 1 or 2, I don't know. I like things about both of them. It's like, I don't understand why everybody getting so serious on this show. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, across the board. Calm the fuck down. How you in love this fucking soon with these people on a dating show? This ain't one-on-one. Y'all been all dating each other. So I'm confused. But nevertheless, that was what happened with them two. But Alexis Fly dropped a bomb. Which that bomb was, hey, Amber, Ron told me you talk to him all the time and you went on a date and you kissed him. And you know Amber looking like, what the fuck? Like, but not only did she drop that bomb, she's like, I'm confused because we talk all the time. We're the closest on this show. I felt like we were friends. Like, I feel like you're a Judas. Now, she went so far with that, too far. But, I mean, I guess I could see somewhat if you build a bond with this person, you hang out all the time, y'all got close. She could have told you, like, hey, just FYI, I did go on a date with Ron because you know Alexis really liked Ron. But she ain't say nothing. So, boom. But she looked this dumb face because she like, damn, he told you that? Like, you could have told me that to the side, sis. You ain't have to announce it. But you know, she was in her emotions and she like, well, I'm announcing this because I know don't nobody know this, which she was right. Didn't nobody know that shit? But when you look back, when they had them, when they was in the guys lounge, Ron kept saying that about everybody. Really, he like, I don't have no problem getting anybody on the phone. It seemed like basically he was calling everybody. He was calling Chris, he was calling Alexis, Amber. He was talking to every fucking body, to be honest, because that always happened. Like, oh, we always have a conversation, da-da-da. And you know Alexa was mad. She was salty because you remember she was throwing that all the time. Well, Ron always call me. We talk all the time. So, you know, she was salty and hurt and mad from that. But, of course, that's where they ended the episode. So we have to see next week what actually happens. But that was so crazy. Like, Amber got some explaining to do. And you know, Chris like, what the fuck? Because I thought we was here. We were here with each other. Like, I thought we had a good relationship. I thought everything was cool. The thing I noticed and peeped about Amber is, because even when she went on that date with Joel, she was giddy. She like, ooh, and you kissed Joel. That was, well, from what we seen, the first date they ever had. You've been on multiple dates with Chris and you ain't never kissed him. Now she's starting to, oh, I kissed him or whatever. So it's kind of giving like, you like Chris. Chris is a good guy. But I don't think Chris is giving you the feels like you want, because you will go on another date with somebody else and you will kiss them just like that. But you ain't do that with Chris. So that's what that's giving. I don't know. Again, I don't know if people just want to stay on the show as long as possible, and that's why they keep up. Like, you just keeping up appearances like you like Chris just to stay on the show because you know he'll pick you, so you could just pick him to stay on the show. So that's what that's giving. I don't think she really likes Chris. I think you just saying, oh, Chris, just to stay on the show because you know he gonna pick you so you can be at the end. But I'm thinking like, why everybody want to be at the end? Like, do you get something? This ain't a show where it's like if you last, you get money or something or win a trip. So I don't know why people want to do that. But that's what that's given, because you immediately kiss everybody on the first date, but you ain't do that with Chris. You Chris and went on 20 dates and finally got a kiss. So that's what that's given. I don't see her really liking Chris. I think it's all for show. I think she just want to stay on the show. That's my opinion on that. She just want to stay on the show. She don't really like, you don't like Chris. You really don't. And that's bold, because Chris really seems like a good guy. I've been rooting for Chris from the start. He was on the last season. and you know what happened to him. And I hate to say it, well, this is the last opportunity for Chris. I hope Chris finds somebody, you know, in the universe through the internet, social media, who reach out to him and he have a good match. But these women are not a good match for you, Chris. Like, it just ain't working. They don't be feeling it. They don't be feeling it with him. So that's kind of sad and unfortunate, but that's the truth. But you got to be real. Like, if you don't like him or don't like nobody, just eliminate yourself. You know what? This ain't for me. I thought I liked this person, but, you know, I just got to leave. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, so that's the tea on that. Alexis, I mean, at this point, I don't think AJ like her, for sure. I don't see AJ liking her at all, because she too clingy. You too clingy. You got all these insecurities so soon. Like, if you feel like this right now on a dating show, ain't no fucking telling what you gonna feel if we was actually in a relationship. Like, she gonna be doing too much. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna be having talks all the fucking time. So he don't really like Alexis either. I don't know why he keeps saying two. I think maybe he's saying two, like, oh, I got feelings with Alexis and Kyra, just because Kyra got options. Kyra, like, I'm really torn. So I think that's why Jason and AJ keep saying that, like, oh, I don't know if it's this person or if it's that person. I don't really know. I think they're literally just doing that just because Kyra's doing that. And I believe Kyra when she says she is torn between the two. I legitimately believe she is torn. And I think AJ and Jason really want Kyra, period. But they don't want to put themselves out there 100% to say, I want Kyra. Because then that's leaving the ball in her court. And they don't want to be out there like that. Like, just be real with it. You don't really like Alexis, AJ. You don't. She doing too damn much. I wouldn't like her ass either, to be honest. Doing way too much. Then Liz. Jason and Liz, okay, y'all nice, whatever. I mean, David was a nutcase, but she needed somebody like that in terms of God-fearing. I go to church every day. This is what I do. That's what Liz need, because that's from what she portray herself on TV. That's who she is. So I don't see her with Jason either. Like, you ain't really into him. You was really into David, but David acted a goddamn fool, which ain't your fault. He acted a goddamn fool. So again, self-eliminate. It's over. You don't really like Jason like that. Like, Jason's cool, but you don't really like him like that. Same with Jason. You don't really like Liz like that. Liz is cool. You could talk to her. She's attractive. Cool. But you don't like her where you like, oh, I want to make her my girlfriend. Like, you ain't giddy. Like, how you doing all this extra shit, closing shit down, rose petals, wine for Kyra. You ain't never do that for Liz. And same thing with AJ. You closed the whatever it was, the bar museum, whatever the hell it was. You closing stuff down. Like, everybody, they going out their way for Kyra. You're not going out your way for the other person. You just like, oh, yeah, you cool. I'll call you, you know. So I just think everybody need to be honest. Liz and Alexis, boom, they need to be cut. Because it's a done deal. Y'all don't have nobody, right? Kyra needs to decide between Jason and AJ. And I think her dilemma is AJ is something familiar. That's probably like her typical type. Because when you looked at her ex, that was kind of like her typical type. The kind of player guy, you don't know really what you gonna get. You hope that he gonna treat you right, but you don't really know 100% if he gonna do right by you or if he gonna fuck you over. You really don't know. So I get that, but you like him and you like, well, damn, he putting in effort, but is this all for show or is he really feeling me? And then you got Jason, who's like, he a good guy. He'd probably really be there for your ass, but it's like, am I gonna want to rock with him forever? Like, am I gonna be really feeling him like that? Or am I gonna be bored after a while? Like what is this? Like, am I bored? Like, you know how you like that guy. You be like, he's so nice. He treat me right. But you like, I don't know. It's like something missing. That's what I feel like. Like, something missing. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it will last with him. I don't know if I'm gonna be happy. I don't know if we're gonna be having fun and stuff. I don't know. So I can see the toss up and why she confused, like which one should I choose. I get it, it's legitimate. So it's gonna be Amber and Chris, even though Amber don't like Chris at all, so I feel bad for Chris. Kyra, I don't know who the hell she's gonna pick, but the choice is hers. Liz and Alexis need to go because don't nobody really like them. And then Joel and Venetia. With them two, I think it's a possibility that it could work with them. But then again, I don't know. Because Joel was in the wrong. You should have, I don't know. He was in the wrong. Because when that shit happened and he picked Kyra, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like what everybody else. When the fuck you ever talked about Kyra? Never in life. So why the fuck you saying Kyra? Like, that was off the wall that everybody said Kyra. David said Kyra. It was like, that was off the fucking wall. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all just saying shit at this point. So I get where Venetia's coming from. I feel like his fear is that she's going to be clingy, like, because you know that was the big thing. We had an argument, she was kind of clingy. She, you know, I get that. Like, you like, I got 2 daughters, you know, if you come into my life, I need somebody solid, because I'm gonna need a womanly figure for them, you know what I mean, because their mother passed away. So I need to be solid with whoever I'm bringing around my kids. So I get that. I get the hesitation. I think, I don't know, from just looking, I think there's a possibility, but their communication got to be better, for sure, because Joel's bad at communication, and Venetia be flipping off at the handle. Like, he be like not understanding, which is fucked up, and then, or not even trying to understand, because like when she was explaining, but then she will be first to flip the fuck off, like, what the fuck, like, blah blah blah. Like, so I think because of that, their issue right now is communication. If they can figure out how to get the communication down, they could work out. But if not, they not gonna fucking work out. So we gonna see. But that's the 3 couples that's gonna last. Chris and Amber. I don't know who the fuck Kyra gonna choose. More than likely, she probably gonna choose AJ, because let's face it, most women go with they type. And then Venetia and Joel. But I can't wait to see the next episode, to see how the fuck Amber cleared this up. See how she cleared this up. Going on a date with Ron and kissing him, talking on the phone. Like, I want to see how she spin this, because I was like, whoa. When Ron said that, I said, not Amber. Not Amber. But Amber. So I can't wait to see how she spin this. It's gonna be interesting to see. And I know Chris about to be looking like, what the fuck, like I thought we had something. Damn, I feel bad for Chris. But like always, maybe he'll find somebody when they go on a reunion, because you know they bring everybody back. And what I've seen from the last people, you know, everybody was still friends, everybody was close, they was hanging out with each other, and some other couples formed. So hopefully that'll happen with this season. Hopefully Chris will actually find somebody who's right for him. So yeah, we'll see you in a reunion. But let me know what you think about this episode. Did you like it? Were you like, woo? To me, it was a lot of twists and turns. It's a lot of twists and turns for this season, period. Like, it's a lot of extra drama and just shit. We just like, woo, that got me on my toes with this one. So let me know what you think about the show. If you still enjoying it, leave it in the comments below. And then also, like I said, make sure you thumbs up this video so I know you're enjoying the content. Subscribe to my channel, share these videos, and check out my other review. So I'll see you guys in my next video. All right, see you next time.
Watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.